Good morning, everybody. Hello.
Morning.
We are headed to Frankfurt.
I can't wait to leave this town, cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car, hit the button, drive real far. Put that record on me like, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new life. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Cross close and cool like this fire. So reach for the stars, cause we're aiming high.
We're officially back at the Frankfurt airport. Literally 2 weeks ago, we landed here for the first, well, my first time literally ever, and now we're picking up your sister. We saw some cool cars on the way. I want to explore this parking garage a little bit today because we have some time and there's a lot of cool cars in here. And then also, I cannot wait to have a car with an exhaust and go through some of these amazing tunnels because they're everywhere and they're super long and like, I just want to go fast with them. Probably gonna get in trouble, but we gotta do it. And then some slight unfortunate news. My buddy Doc actually went to the dealership looking for that TDI variant I told you about yesterday, and unfortunately it's already sold, so there goes that one. So now I'm waiting to hear back from the 2.9 Synchro, and then if I can find any other ones while we're in Frankfurt, but like, they're very hard to find a good one. So fingers crossed we found one soon. See what we can find. We got the T-Roc, these are really cool. Mark IV TDI. I've been seeing these around, I really like them. The Audi Q5. It looks super aggressive. Little Peugeot, but the good old 407, the Florida boys. Ooh, way down there. I see you. I don't know quite how I feel about this color. I think I like it. I don't know. So earlier I had said that that black TDI Mark III, the Golf variant, was actually sold, but it wasn't. He actually found it. They had moved it to another lot. So he went to a bunch of pictures for me. He said it runs good, kind of dirty inside. I'm gonna show you guys pictures right now. All right, so engine bay super clean. These are all the photos. It's a black, I wanna say 97 TDI. Has the cool Joker seats. It's very, very dirty, but a good clean will fix it up. A little mess up door car, but that's easy to fix. The front fenders have a tiny bit of rust in the bottom section, but again, the fender's easy to fix versus the body. About 90,000 miles on it, which is pretty low for a diesel over here. It's got a little bit of rust, but easy to fix. It's got good tires. It's not leaking anywhere. Timing belt was done at 80,000 kilometers, so just a little while ago. Definitely not bad. And he talked him down to 700 euro, which is awesome. Brakes have been done recently. Suspension's fine. No rustings on the gas cap area. Great tires. Definitely a nice one. So he says the car runs good, the front fenders have some rust, but it's easy to fix. The car is very dirty inside, it needs to be cleaned up, but again, easy. AC works great, seats are in good condition. Front brakes have been done recently. Time belt was done at 80,000 kilometers and tires are good. The sills are in good condition from what you can see. Negotiated him down all the way to 700 euro. Engine isn't leaking, the paint needs some work, but again, I mean, a diesel TDI variant with under 100,000 miles and that good a condition for 700 euro, that's definitely a good deal. I think this place is about 2 hours north from where we are right now, so we may go see this today. Interesting. Well, after being lost for an hour, Cameron's here.
I wasn't lost for an hour. I was stuck in.
You were lost for a little bit at least.
I thought I had to claim my baggage. So.
The exotic Fanta. I don't know what flavor this is, but it's like my favorite thing here. So we thought we were possibly gonna go see that variant today, but there's too much stuff to do aside from just looking at the car and getting in the car. So we're gonna go back Tuesday. It has to go to the tube. I have to get like a temporary license for the car so I can put plates on it and drive it back. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do, and it's so much different than Florida, because like in Florida, without plates, it didn't matter. You just hit the car, drive home is what it is. But over here, there's so many steps before you can drive a car on the road, and driving a car without plates is like forbidden. You can get ticketed and fined, and it's just so much stuff. But hopefully Tuesday, we're gonna see that car and probably get it. It's a pretty nice car. This is actually the first meal I had. I got here. This is a donor. I mean, you got a donor box, right?
Yes.
This is my fancy exotic Fanta. It's super windy, but there's another mini. I think I can set you there that you're following, possibly. Possibly. All right, cool. So earlier at the restaurant, I was kind of talking about the process at which to get this car. And I thought it was going to be a lot more than it actually is. It's still a lot of stuff. Like back home in Florida, if you saw a car on Craigslist, Marketplace, whatever, and you wanted it, you went, met the guy, bought it, grabbed the title real quick if you had one in hand, and you drove it home. Whether you had a plate or not really didn't matter. You just kind of drove it home. On the weekend, like the registration wasn't open, and you just, if you got pulled over to say, hey, I just bought the car, I'm heading home now, and you were pretty much good to go no matter what. But here, that is definitely not the case. So we could go buy this car. Well, actually, no, the guy there probably wouldn't even let me buy the car if it didn't have plates to put on it, so that wouldn't even fly at all. So the process, as I'm hoping I understand this correctly, is as such. I've been talking to Doc all day long, and Alex. You met Alex back in the Savannah and Helen vlogs. My cousin, Casey's cousin, who lives here in Germany, and he knows all about the tube and everything works. Now, before I start this story, I have to get the car passed through the German tube, but I do not have to register the car through the German registration. We're doing that through the military on base, so that's the only part that's separate. But if I'm understanding probably how this works is, we have to go to the dealership first on Tuesday, take the car from there to the tube, make sure it passes. I have to get a green. This word's really long. I'm put it on the screen right here. It's something. I can't quite say it just yet, but I have to have a copy or picture of that first. And then we go, if the car passes, I get that, I go to the registration, the German registration, and I have to get like a 3-day license kind of thing, which is like, I guess, insurance and actual physical plates to put on the car, because you cannot, it's forbidden, you cannot drive a car without plates here, and if you get pulled over without plates, it's like a huge fine, they can like suspend your license, like all this stuff. So, tube has to pass, then the registration, get the 3-day like temporary license so I can get plates, back to the dealership, pay for the car, plates on that, I can drive it home, and then I can register it on base, get it all done. So it's kind of it's a bit of a process compared to what I'm used to in Florida. Like I said, it's crazy going from Florida, where there's literally almost no rules when it comes to modifying cars, what you can drive, emissions. There's nothing in Florida. To come here where there's a lot more rules, but there's also not. I mean, getting this car, there's some rules to get the car, like things to do, but I still see loud, stancy cars driving around. So it's more of like, do it at your own risk kind of thing, which you all know I'm about doing it at my own risk. If I could drive this car home with no plates, I would send it, but it's not going to look good being tied to the military and getting Casey in trouble. So we're gonna try and do this the proper way. But hopefully, if everything passes Tuesday, we will have a brand new to me, Mark III Golf variant TDI with low miles. It's a bit dirty. You guys saw the pictures. I'll put some more on the screen right now. It is a bit dirty, but nothing we can't fix. The main thing I wanted in a car was very minimal rust. With this one only has rust, it looks like, on the front driver's fender, maybe the passenger fender as well. Just a little tiny bit, but on a fender, I can pull that off, put a new fender on, and we're good to go. If it's on the body, there's an issue, but Doc said he checked it out a little bit on the sides. He didn't feel any rust or see any rust like that immediately, so fingers crossed we're good on that. There's no leaks on the car. The AC works. The brakes look fairly new. The time belt's already been done. So, I mean, it looks like a very, very well-maintained car. I'm hyped on it. I really am. I know I wanted a VR6 for the longest time, and I still do want a 2.9 VR6, but they're hard to find, and I didn't message one. The car's a bit rough itself, but I didn't message one. Haven't heard back yet. That's one of the things here. Like, you message people for cars, and you just never hear back. Whether it's because I'm speaking English. I even tried translating to German and sending German text messages like, hey, is this car still available? And I still didn't hear anything back. So it might just not meant to be right now. But it's very cool. I found this car. It's in Paderborn. Paderborn, I believe, and that's Doc's town, which is cool that this dealership is literally 10 minutes from his house, so he was able to go see the car for me today, get all these good pictures, so it was super awesome, so thank you so much to him. So hopefully Tuesday we will have a brand new car for the channel. It's exciting. We have the R32 coming very soon, we have a TDI Mark III variant coming very soon, and then Miley should be here. I don't necessarily know exactly when. They usually say 3 months, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've wanted a variant for so long, and I will enjoy TDI a lot. It's gonna be cool to have a show car that I can make turbo sounds with finally. And we always made the TDIs have so much torque. Larry's was so much fun. We can do a bigger turbo injectors if we want to go that route. Or I could just build a nice, clean show car again and have literally all the fuel miles, because we pushed Larry's TDI and we got 750 miles out of one tank. It was a little scary towards the end, but that's crazy. I can drive all over the place, all these shows, and rarely ever fill it, which is awesome. So I'm super excited for this car. Fingers crossed. The way I think this whole process works is how it's actually supposed to go, and everything goes smoothly on Tuesday. If the car doesn't pass the TÜV, then it has to kind of stay there until we figure out what it needs to pass. But the car seems completely straight, no leaks, good tires, good brakes, timing belt's done. Like, it seems like it's completely good to go. It's dirty. There's some paint scuffs here and there, but at the end of the day, if there's no rust in the actual body, bumpers, fenders can be replaced. That's not a big deal. So I think it'd be a really good project car for the channel. It'd be super fun to have a variant finally and just build it and see what we can do with it. So I'm excited for that. Honestly, Harrison, if we get a bike and put a ramp right there, this is a pretty doable gap, I think.
I think so.
A pretty doable gap. It's only like a drop of, I would say, at least, like 10 feet drop. You're fine. So we're gonna play some soccer with these two over here. Aww.
But it all changes this summer.
Who are you aiming for?
No camera. Wait, can I just come all the way up to you?
This is right into her face. Take her out. Take her out.
Oh shit. Wait.
Oh my god.
Okay, switch.
Here.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, with the camera. Alright, we're just waiting for the day. Tell me the good news. Tell me.
We got the house.
We got the Wheelerbach house. I'm so excited. So we go Monday, send the paperwork, and then what? Maybe a day or two before we can like move in? Or like
3 days.
3 days? So Harrison's getting a Mark IV Golf on tomorrow. We're getting a house on Monday. And Tuesday, hopefully we're in the Mark III variant. Good weekend. Cameron's just here.
Hi.
Ooh. This is a big one, boys. It still doesn't hit me that we literally live in Germany. Like, it hasn't hit me yet, and we literally were signing for our first like house together Monday, and it still doesn't hit me that we live here. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. I love it here. It's been so much fun. I have a beautiful wife. We have cool cars coming. I don't know, it's been, we're very, extremely blessed, and I'm very thankful for everything we got to do, and I got to share with you guys, and all of you guys are enjoying the videos, and it just means a lot to me. So I want to say thank you to you guys so much. It's just absolutely crazy. I don't know, I think once we're actually finally in our, like, we've been in a hotel for 2 weeks now, once we're actually in our own house, like with our own stuff, like it's our place, and that's what hit me, that we live in Germany, like this is home for a good while. It's been so much fun. We're going to a car meet tomorrow near Mannheim. First, like official, like the last car meet we went to, we kind of missed the entire thing. But this car meet we're going to, and we'll be there on time this time. We're taking a little Seat, but we'll kind of see how the car scene is out here. I see a lot of cool cars rolling around, so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully see some of you guys out there, start meeting some more people out here. Man, it's just wild. Don't forget, be thankful for the day. See you guys next time.